Ah, I I almost forgot that I'm actually streaming at 2 today, so I kind of planned my whole day around of being like, oh, I'm starting at 3. No, I'm not. So, a little bit of a late start. So, hello. I've managed to get Forza working. There's Forza. Let's move over to it, actually. There we go. So, yeah, Forza Friday is on. The solution was just to capture my entire screen on my right-hand side, so this might prove to be a big problem, but for now, it's the only way of making Forza work. So we're going to run with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to be doing some of the weekly events. If we're done with them before 6, then we'll probably play some multiplayer, probably play some whatever they call the Battle Royale mode. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit of a chill day today, because no competitive games other than maybe some multiplayer, maybe some Battle Royale, but hey, it'll be chill. Have they announced a new Williams car? Have they revealed that yet? Because I've not been keeping... Well, obviously... Well, I say I've not been keeping an eye on the news. Like, I literally saw in... like, they wanted to do, like, an AR kind of thing. But apparently they got hacked, so they weren't able to do that. Yeah, that makes sense as to why they did that. I mean, it sucks. It would have been a nice little... like, twist on the whole thing. Right, so, to those that aren't very familiar with Forza Horizon anyway, these are the festival players. These are basically the weekly challenges to do. Like, they basically consist of a few little, like, twists on the normal modes. And you get stuff like cars and wheel spins, which get you more cars. Some little challenges, a little photo challenge. Some of the things I won't be doing the playground games, purely because I don't like playground games that much. But I think that's about it in terms of what I'll be doing. Granted, you don't actually need to do 100% of the events to get the stuff. Speaking of Formula 1, one of the things we can get is an F1 McLaren, which is not related to the Formula 1 car from the era, but it's like that. Hi, Iris. So we're going to crack on with the car of tomorrow. That's what we've got to do here. Own and drive a modern supercar. Okay, here we go. Right stick. A car like this is just begging to be driven. Get out there and win 3 street scene events in your modern supercar. Drop it like it's hot. Great. And rack up a total of 15 stars from speed zones with your modern supercar. And scream down the highway and earn 20 awesome speed skills with your modern supercar. Okay, so I think we must have a modern supercar of some kind. Also, the unfortunate thing about this game is that it has a lot of names, but they don't have Cerulean, they don't have May, and they don't have Dolphin. So I'm kind of SOL. I was kind of lucky before I played this game, because before this game my persona was a dragon, and they do have dragon, but they don't have anything relating to me now that I've changed my persona. Right, modern supercar. Let's filter modern supercars. There we go. What have we got? I wouldn't think an Acura NSX would be a modern supercar, but here we are. What have we got? We can run around in the Cyberpunk car. I do like my Hurricane. We'll go for the Hurricane, unless people fancy going for something else. Like, I haven't got many in terms of modern supercars, but I've got a few, and one of them is, granted, not a real one. Never even heard of this. Never even heard of Spania. I'm wondering. They're probably from Spain. Just as a hunch. We'll hop in the Hurricane. Why not? I've also made sure that my character is... Oh, it's nighttime. I've also made sure that my character is the stupidest looking character of them all. Obviously with Google Eyes. They're not wearing their top hat. They have got a gold top hat on. Right, so what's... So we've done one of the challenges, I think. Festival playlist, there we go. So, win 3 street scene events. Okay. Is one of these a street scene event? Actually, we don't even know what I'm looking on there. I can look on the map. Road racing. Actually, filter. Seasonal events. No, hang on. All seasonal events. There we go. You are road racing. You are cross country. And you are something I don't want to do. Road racing. Okay, so it looks like we'll have to do some actual road racing. Or street scene, that's it. Street scene. Let's do that first. I think most of the street scene races I've actually done. In fact, I've done all of them. Well, hey, we might as well do a bit of a chill
100 meters,
one.
Turn right.
Turn the game down on my headphones a little bit. I have updated my license plate because originally it was just Dragon.
In 100 meters,
But
turn left.
as Kim pointed out when I was streaming this game on Discord, like a
Turn sharp
couple of weeks ago, she pointed out, "Oh, your thing is the Dragon now. You need to update that."
Turn
So I
sharp
finally
right.
updated it. That's not the hammer button. That's the hammer button. Unfortunately, I can't say that I'm good at driving, but I'm driving at the very least. But yeah, like I honestly I'm too used to streaming at 3 that I seriously thought that 3 was my streaming time, so I planned around 3, and then remembered 5 minutes before the stream started. Oh, hang on, I'm starting at 2 today. So it's a bit of a slapdash thing. I've still got like other things to do. I've got like clothes drying in the meantime, which I have to pick that up during the break. Do love this hurricane. It's a very, very good hurricane.
You have arrived at your destination.
Let me just switch over to there. There we go. Cool. As you can see, there's the top hat right there. Character customization in this game is like weird. Like I usually with character creators, I usually take them semi-seriously at points. This one I don't even fucking try. This one I'm just like, I'm gonna make the stupidest character possible because I don't care. Although in saying that, to show how serious I was when updating my character, sometimes I updated my Xbox avatar for the first time in like ages. Oh god, that's a car. Mainly because I was just like, oh, I haven't updated the character in a while, and like the outfit that they had on wasn't really fitting with my outfit that I usually wear. So I figured, oh, I'll update it. Oh Jesus Christ! Okay, that was a little bit unfair. That car bodged that car in my way. It's very rude. It's okay. We'll just send it up in the inside. I say that. This person is going to be the bane of my existence. Well, this car, anyway. Oh, jeez. Okay. We're going back because we're clearly not doing very well. So resume from here. There we go. That's better. There we go. So in terms of how I've set the game up, I haven't gone like full simulator mode on this game, mainly because it's Horizon, not Forza Motorsport. So I don't care too much about having the game be a simulator kind of game. Because if I want to play that kind of game, I'm not going to play Forza Horizon. I've got other games for simulator stuff like Gran Turismo Sport, like like Project Cars 2, I should say. I had to make sure to preface that it was Project Cars 2, not 3, because 3 decided to change things up so drastically that it's like, why are you calling this Project Cars anymore if it's got nothing to do with the original Project Cars? Oh, they've got a fancy car there. I should really stop doing that. Why should? Oh, hang on. Let's go back because I want to have as much chance as possible to overtake this car right before the end. Rewinding's allowed. I'm allowed little rewind as a treat. Send it up the inside. Beautiful. There we go. And what I should also do just before the end is there were like little cameras at the top of the car, on top of my rivals. That means if I take a picture here, all of those cars will come up as a thing. Oh, that's my photo challenge. I got to do it in the Mud Kickers Adventure Park. That's not too bad. We can manage that. So if I take a picture, I think here, it'll take a picture of all of my opponents. The more cars that I take, then the closer I get to a reward. At that point, it'll be 15,000 credits, which isn't a lot. Considering that I think currently I've got about 13 million credits. Because mainly I'm saving up to unlock the Edinburgh Castle, because you can just buy that in this game. Actually not got any... Because the way this game works is your opponents all called driver tars, and they're all like based on players' driving style. Hence why all the names here are all usernames. But usually it's all lined up with usually it's filled up with like friends' names and that. So usually I'd have like friends on there, but apparently that time I didn't. Right. Another street scene, please. Oh, we're right next to one. How about that?
When it is safe to do so.
And I was going to say I'll swing it around, but the car decided to go the opposite direction of where I actually wanted it to go. It's a nice little drift there. Interesting drifting around in an all-wheel drive car, but whatever. The one thing about this game that I'm liking right now is the fact that because of the fact that the new Xboxes are out and about now, and they haven't got a oh, there we go. We got some friends. We got Azure. We got New there. We got Eris there. Yeah, we got a few friends. Oh, we got Violet as well. This is more what I'd expect. Just having friends here who apparently should be driving like they do in the actual game. Do they actually? I don't actually know. Like, the driver tire system I feel like is a little bit flawed in that it doesn't really feel like that they drive entirely like they do, but I imagine that's mainly because they've got to adjust it for all the difficulty levels, because you can set like all kinds of difficulty levels from like super mega easy that you can just get into first place straight away, and also on the opposite end of the spectrum you can have it be extremely difficult in that unless you're absolutely perfect, you're not even going to go on the podium. Have I taken pictures of these cars?
Keep those promotional car photographs
There we
coming.
go.
Nobody else catches them at extreme high speed quite like you do.
I mean, thanks, but I'm not really doing it at high speed. Well, this looks like it's going to be quite a short course, actually, so we just got to send up the inside of this one. That was too late. Well, I mean, I was going to say mostly that worked out. It didn't really, but we made it work. Oh, there we go. So yeah, in terms of like, I really haven't set this game up to be difficult in any way, shape or form. I mean, hell, I've got a racing line. I honestly have no real reason to have a racing line on here. Mainly because the racing line is it's too conservative. Like, it asks you to brake at a corner which is blatantly one you can just either lift, so like this one here, you can just lift, or just keep your foot held down. But I mainly just have it on there because sometimes I'm a dum-dum and just forget which direction to go. And following the map at all times is a bit silly. Oh, there we go. Well, I'll take that as a mostly held it. There we go. I also might want to rank up the difficulty a little bit because, although in saying that, like, the difficulty that I've got set right now, which I think is, like, skilled, or mostly skilled, I think, or whatever it's called, it seems to be the good balance for me of, it's not too difficult, but you're not, like, you're not just sitting there just being bored out of your mind because you're 10 seconds ahead of the next car up. Yeah, what have I actually got it set to? Let's find out. Accessibility? No, difficulty settings. The big thing in there. Highly skilled. So highly skilled, expert, pro, unbeatable. Highly skilled tends to be what I like. Which I think is like just above average, I believe. Yeah, we've got new racer, inexperienced, average, above average, highly skilled. So on the higher end, but not like super, super high end. I think we've got one more race to do here. Yeah, one more race to do, and then we've done our Forza-thon challenge, and then we can do the next one. Oh god! Just cause a little bit of, you know, a little bit of damage.
In 400 meters, turn right.
It's fine. I mean, like, the Scottish government will cover all this. It's fine. I mean, I say that driving around in what is probably a £1 million car, and driving it around like
turn right.
Like I stole the thing.
You have arrived.
Actually, how much money have I got? 12 million. Okay. Ooh, what's in Marketplace? Why have we got a notification for that? Car packs. Oh, it's probably. Alright, we got a new car pack. Please buy. I was like, no, thank you. I do need to get around to getting the expansions as well, because I haven't got Fortune Island, although I heard it's a bit, yeah, like you can get through it in like a few hours or something like that. And then Lego Speed Champions is not as wild, not as good as the Hot Wheels one from Horizon 3, but it's still, like, you know, still a lot of fun. The only problem I have with it is that from the videos that I've seen of Lego Speed Champions, it doesn't go all out. Like, not everything is Lego. Like, I think stuff like the grass in some areas is just normal grass, not Lego grass, or even just a Lego green field. It's really cause little damage. It's a tree. Yeah, only tiny bits of damage. You know, I don't want to go crazy. I'm not going to like burst through someone's house with this, but. You know, fences and road signs, you know, they're just a sacrificial lamb in what I'm planning on doing. Freya! Oh my god. I mean, I appreciate the raid, Freya, but that's not the best time for me to... not the best time for you to join in, but I do appreciate it nonetheless. There we go. Now I've got to show off my actual skill, quote unquote. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Learn to brake. Learn to brake is the game of today. There we go. Sorry, Sammy. It's only Sammy's avatar. It's not actually Sammy. I'm sure she wouldn't appreciate it if I just rammed her off the road. Or she might, I don't actually know. I could ask her. But I'm sure the answer will be, please don't. Just ram the back of a Porsche, why not? Yeah, I have updated the license plate to just Dolphin. And also, yeah, I'm noticing that some of the other Driver Tars' license plates are up. So you had like Azure GT for Azure there. Yeah, it's probably a bit too generous to think that Sammy would be awake by now. Oh god, just ram into someone's house. That's fine. Let's rewind a little bit. I mean, that's not really how I wanted to take that corner, but we managed to get through it at least without ramming into someone's front porch. I don't know if we've got this. Well, not with that. Not with that kind of driving. Did it say we need to win or just... Okay. I would love to check, but I can't. Oh, look at this! Last turn dream, baby! Always got to finish it in a flashy way. My favourite one is when you just slide it enough so that you actually go through the line in reverse. That's my favourite thing to do. Leveled up, so do a wheel spin. What do we get? What do we get? Honk! I mean, honk is good, but it's nothing on what is the greatest horn. Ready? That is a genuine horn that you can have in your car, which is just the Windows XP shutdown sound. So as good as the rare honk is, I'm not going to replace it because it got Windows XP shut down. Where is it? Drop it like it's hot. 15 stars in speed zones. Okay. What I might do is I might switch it up so that we are doing some seasonal events. Just seasonal events for now. Seasonal championship for England. Oh no. I don't want to do it for England. Can I represent like Wales instead, please? Or Scotland. I'll represent Scotland. As long as they're, you know, appreciative of the fact that, you know, I'm unfortunately English. Which is the name of my next rap album, actually. If there is, I don't think there is actually a honk this dolphin noises, but if there is, I'm definitely going to change that to that. That guy clearly wanted to just ram me, but nah, not having it. Can't do it with your ghost car, mate. Good try.
You have arrived at your
Yeah, that'd be great if you could like set it so so you could have it like so shut down noise if you crash and then boots back up when you play and rewind, but can't do that unfortunately.
Considering it's spring.
Oh yeah, it's a
and
championship,
we're in
isn't
the
it? Yeah.
UK, I can't guarantee good weather for this championship. What I can guarantee is that it'll be fun come rain or shine.
Ah, I just realised the problem. I don't actually have many British cars that would apply. Let's fix that, because we kind of need decent cars, and I don't think I'm going to do it with like with some old cars. Player houses, there we go. I should really check and see what cars are eligible and then just see which one's the best one to go for. Oh. For some reason it spawns me here, even though the actual spawn point to get into the house is all the way over here. Just wreck a little bit of the walls, it's totally fine. It's only one of my many houses. I mean, like I say, I'm earning some money to get the bloody Edinburgh Castle. No, not Forza Vista. I don't want to do Forza Vista. I want to see... Okay. This is going to be a pain, isn't it? I want to see like what cars I can actually do that championship with. For England, here we go. Eligible cars. Oh, okay. It's not actually an awful lot. Could do it in an Elise. I do like the Elise. I like how it's called a retro sports car, despite the fact it came out in 2005. Like, I mean, yeah, that is 16 years ago at this point. But, you know, it's like, well, you know, 10 years, or 11 years, I should say, after I was born. So I don't appreciate the fact that it's called retro. Lotus. We can't buy the... We can't buy the Elise. Great. What can we actually buy that's eligible? Back to the list, I guess, because we need to find out what cars we can race as, and I can't actually race an Elise like I wanted to. Can't do any of those because they're part of the James Bond pack, which I don't have. See if there's a Mini available. Failing that, one of the Vauxhalls. So Mini or Vauxhall? Even though it's kind of funny considering that Mini is owned by BMW now, and I think Vauxhall are owned by and are essentially rebadged Opels, which are also German. So essentially we'll be racing either a German car or a German car. Mini. Oh yeah, they got Hot Wheels cars. That's already part of the Hot Wheels pack. Takes you a while to get a Minis, doesn't it? There we go. It's one of the Minis we can do. Mini ain't British anymore. Oh great! I can I can race around. I can make by Mini anime. I don't even know what that character is, or who that character is, I should say. Do you know what? We'll race around in like chrome blue. Why not? 25k. That is absolutely fine by me. Can I have a cerulean flavoured Mini that isn't actually made by, well, the Mini that people know of? Look, I got a car. It's my own car. Cool. Let's see if we can find a decent upgrade for this one. I don't want to go too crazy with it. Well, considering that most of the tunes are all saying seasonal, I might as well go this one. Only going to be like a little upgrade. Little upgrade, that's a treat. I find it funny that to buy the upgrades, it's more expensive than the car was itself. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You can probably get a car for a decent amount of money, and you'll be spending more money on upgrading the car to whatever you want it to be. Oh shit, we got a spoiler. Sounds alright. Sounds pretty good, actually. Right, let's actually
turn right.
Let's actually do this British thing in it.
In 100 meters, turn left.
How about I don't? Well, okay, it ended up working out in the end. I can channel my inner dickhead in a souped up Peugeot. Only I'm in a souped up Mini. Well, they had a bit of fun, whoever they were. Cool. We managed to squeeze through that. Threading the needle.
You have arrived at your destination.
Vinyl lettering on spoiler just says Kylo Ren kills Han. I could. There's many spoilers I could do. I mean, hell, I could do spoilers of Final Fantasy Final Fantasy 14 if I really wanted to. But I'm not going to do that because someone just Ashley just rocking in a of course her license plate says OWO on it. Just rocking in a little tracker, you know. Because what could be more British than just a tracker? No, I don't want to face my car. I want to face these cars, wherever they are. I love it. You got, like, normal cars you expect, like a Jaguar and another Jaguar up there, like an older one. You know, you got someone racing around in a blue Mini, some old-fashioned cars here, and then a tractor. You know, it's like all the hemp protein. Fucking wonderful. Nice to know that Ashley has chosen her car choice well. Or she didn't. Either or. Let's take a picture of these cars. Top Gear Tractor. Well, it's nice to know the Top Gear are having a normal one since all the old people left. I mean, I say that. They're probably doing quite alright. Just I haven't watched Top Gear since, well, even before all the shit went down. Oh, I haven't taken a picture of the car in front. What car even is that? I think it's a Vauxhall. Yeah, Vauxhall Lotus Carlton. Finally, the collaboration between two British car manufacturers and a television network, or television like developer, publisher, whatever the word is, but haven't existed for like years now. Yeah, like, what I've heard about Top Gear now is that basically since they got rid of Chris Evans, the show has been good. So, you know, that's one thing they've got going for them, is that they no longer have Chris Evans, like, ruining it like Chris Evans tends to do. Hot take, which everyone kind of agrees with, because I don't know anyone who really likes Chris Evans, to be honest. Chris Evans, as in the American actor, everyone loves him. Everyone loves Chris Evans. He's great. Chris Evans, the broadcaster, you know, he's a bit more mixed in terms of opinion. Well, this car doesn't want to turn. I'll make it. There we go. Now we're managing to turn the car around. The only time I've ever listened to Chris Evans, is when, like, years and years ago, when my mum would listen to the radio before heading off to work, and she'd always put Radio 2 on, and at that point it was Chris Evans, and my god, I was so annoyed about it. Like, after like 3 listens, I was just like, please, just go away. And since then, I haven't really heard of anything about Chris Evans since. Like, I think he's doing Virgin Radio now. That's all I know about it. And who the hell watches Virgin Radio? Or listens to Virgin Radio, I should say. Because, like, I don't know about you, but me personally, I like to watch the radio. Just stare at the radio for, like, an hour and say, this is good shit, I love this. My favourite tune. Okay, we made that... Okay, I was going to say we made that a bit too easy, but... I also feel like that if we made a mistake, that would have been a disaster. Although it was Azure, so hey. I know Azure is... Azure does proper simmy, drivey stuff, so... He probably knows his way around a wheel. Or 2. Or 3, I don't know. Virgin Radio versus the Chad Radio 4. I mean, in fairness... You know, Radio 2 is pretty cool, considering that, you know, a certain someone was on Radio 2 back in October 2017. Not naming names, but they might be cool. They might have a name starting with "sir" and ending in "n." and they might be streaming Forza Horizon 4 on Twitch.tv right now. That was a fun but weird period of my life. Like, hey, you're not really into My Little Pony anymore. How about we do a documentary thing that consists of you and someone else being into My Little Pony, and we're also going to put you on, like local news, local radio. We're also going to put you on Jeremy Vine's show on Radio 2. And I'll be honest, like, when I heard that news, I was just like, okay, like, obviously I went for it because, well, you know, why wouldn't you take the chance? But it was still a little bit of a weird experience. I think at one point as well, I was actually asked, hey, you're doing the documentary thing on BBC, or you're the quote-unquote star of it, one of them anyway. I don't want to give, like, I don't want to, like, you know, give too much of my limelight away from Coldust, who was also part of it. But yeah, someone from like, this morning said, hey, we want you to be on this morning. And I was just like, cool, okay. And they said, are you able to come down, you know, for tomorrow? And I was like, sure. Bearing in mind that I'm based in the southwest of England, like near Bath, and where they filmed this morning is up in Media City in Manchester, and they want me to get there for tomorrow, for the day after in the morning, because obviously it's called This Morning. They don't do This Morning in like 5 PM, that'd be silly. Unfortunately, it didn't actually come about. Like, thankfully, I didn't even get to the train station before they said, actually, no, we're not going to do it. Which is, you know, fair. Not that I had anything planned that day anyway, because at that point I didn't even have a job. But, you know, I could have potentially have been in this morning, and I don't know. Well, that would have been either good in one or two ways. I would have liked it if it was, you know, Philip Schofield, because I do like a bit of Philip Schofield. If it was Eamon Holmes, I would have been like, no, fuck off, mate. Oh, all the hot takes today, isn't it? All of the hot takes today. Yeah, I mean, Jeremy Vine, when I was being interviewed by him, he wasn't that bad. Like, he did have some questions that were a little bit like, okay, yeah, sure, you're asking this question, but from what I gathered, like from of the Seven Bronies lot, and from actual, you know, bronies on Twitter, I seem to have managed quite well. Like, the one thing I was thankful for is that they didn't ask, like, the questions. Like, if you know, you know. If you don't know, let's just say that if they were asked, I would have been like, I'm not going to answer this. But yeah, that was a weird moment in my life. That was, Christ, almost like 4 years ago. And since then, my life has gone up. Like my driving. There we go. I was like, that would have been a perfect analogy of my life. But it was also weird, like, being on Points West as well, like the local news. It was. I mean, like, it made sense for me because I'm obviously based in the Points West, BBC Points West area. It didn't make sense for Coldust to be there, considering that, you know, she lives in Wales, which, in case you're wondering, is not part of the Points West area, because, you know, it's in Wales. Yeah, that was a weird little experience in my life, which I want to say was good. Like, it was that month was probably one of the wildest. Like, I wouldn't say it was busy, or it wasn't or bad per se. Or I wouldn't say it was like terribly. I wouldn't say it was all great, because it was like, at one point I had like 3 things going on. And I was just like, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, we're on. Oh, it's third lap. Okay. Wales is too west. Yeah, that's the problem. Is that they go Points West, but not that west. That's too west. I don't quite say that anything north of Bristol is too north. That's how you know. That's how you know I'm a proper southerner. Once you reach Gloucestershire, you're too north. Now, there's anything wrong with being too north. You know, there's a lot of good people in the north. That was an interesting little story time there. Oh god. I like how I spent the entire time, like, monologuing. Like, and my driving was mostly fine. As soon as I stop, I just crash into a rock. You know, I say just monologue more. Just talk any kind of random BS and that kind of stuff. To be honest, Norwich is one of those weird things whereby it's like, I honestly have no idea where it is. Norwich is its own thing. It's not too north, it's not too south, it's just Norwich. Like, I remember one time when I was... Like, the travel for me to get to Norwich, like when I went to go and see Freya 17 years ago, however long it was, way before COVID, I think it took me longer to get from London to Norwich than it did for me to get from here to London. It was ridiculous. Oh, we got a Mustang. Nice. Yeah, sure, we can like that. Yeah, it's just it's its own thing. Are we done, or is there another? There is another race. Okay, I was like, that didn't seem like we were done. Have a little bit of a drive, 8 kilometers away. I don't think I might have a 2005 Mustang actually. Let's find out. My cars, 190. Filter. Actually, jump to manufacturer. That's probably be easier. Ford. I got a Mustang. I've got a Mustang. Okay, I haven't. I've got like a Christmassy sports van. I've got a super van though. I want to see about getting like the Ford super van, which is one of the craziest cars that I can think of. Like it's a 1994 Transit van, but inside of the Transit van is a Renault Formula 1 engine.
Turn right.
And I don't actually... It's like ridiculous in terms of its speed and that. Norwich is a lovely place. Shut up, Kim. I mean, it's a lovely place because you got Freya and Viv there. I shunned her because she spoke the truth. The flat, which consists of Freya and Viv, that's a lovely place in Norwich. I mean, I'm saying that, like, the town I'm in is, like, not too great. Like, I'll happily admit that, and most people probably would as well.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Like the primary goal is for me to move to Bristol at some point. Like I've been trying, like I've been saying to like I would do it for like ages, but
In 200 meters, turn
it's either
right.
not have the money, not have the time, and then this fucking pandemic is going in the way.
200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
I mean, I've never been to Harlow, but I will take your word, Viv, about Harlow being bad. But I've only been to Norwich once, and when I was there it was actually quite nice. Yeah, I think everyone kind of wants to move to Bristol. Like, obviously Amy's done it. Amy did it quite some time ago, actually, because all of her friends are in Bristol. I want to do it because obviously Kim is there, and it kind of feels like that I spent more time in Bristol this year so far than I have at home. Obviously I wasn't being silly. Like, I do appreciate the fact that there is obviously a pandemic going on, but obviously I'm in a support bubble with Kim, so obviously we didn't go too silly.
I'm not going to be like the advocate of,
Turn right.
you know, not agreeing to the rules because the rules are bad. It's like, no, the rules are there for a reason, mate. The rules are there because, you know, everyone's got to stay safe. But at the same time, you know, we've got an aerial atom. I don't think we can use an aerial atom in our challenge though. But like, you know, if I wasn't going to see Kim for like months, I don't feel like I would have done very well. Hell, first lockdown, I eventually really, really super struggled because I just couldn't see anyone, especially Kim. Luckily now we're at the point whereby I can see Kim more often, which is good. But I do also want to see friends more, but hopefully, big fingers crossed, that's where we'll eventually we'll see everyone else soon enough. It's gonna take time. The hunting grounds. I mean, yeah, Freya has been hunting a lot of deer and foxes, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it's called that. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Corning. 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 Yeah, corning. We're going to call it corning from now on. Corning Gorilla Glass. Buh. Buh indeed. Buh. Having a nice little thing. Speaking of, that kill you got on that bison, whatever it was, Freya, that was fucking brutal. I love that. Like if you haven't seen Freya's stream when she was playing Call of the Wild, she got like the best fucking kill. Like it was the Bullbuster, yeah, that was just great. Yeah, when Kim and I move together and we like rename the thing on Swarm when we can, you know, have people around, echolocation for sure. Like I didn't plan on both of our personas being mammals that use echolocation, but it worked out. Makes more sense than a bat and a dragon. Yeah, Eris, I think everyone's plans kind of unfortunately fell apart last year. But hey, once things get back to normal and we're all actually able to see each other, then yeah, I want to see as many people as possible. May lives on the bottom floor, Kim lives at the top because the downstairs is fronted to keep the dolphin. Yeah. I come up every now and again to say hi, but you know. Rib's lived in Bristol for a couple of years now at this point. I think Rip moved in to Bristol, yeah, definitely before Katu did. You can totally have... Yeah, dragons can have echolocation as a treat. Right, we done that one. I got advantage. Good for me. What do we need to do next? Shelby coming around the mountain. Great. Great. Lovely. Love me a pun. What does this one need? What cars can I do with this? Dodge. We could use a Mustang. Have I got anything that's actually set up? That's the thing. I could probably go, set up the Mustang. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll set up the red Mustang. Let's move a little bit closer to the event. That'll do. Move a little bit closer to the event and then and do that championship there.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Yeah, something like a cave would have been good, but now that our personas have a thing in common, or more than one thing in common, then it makes the naming of the place that we hopefully will eventually move into even better. Hate that. Not a fan of that. I don't want to do a Forza-thon live right now. That's kind of like... The best way to compare it is if you play Burnout Paradise, it's kind of like the... co-op challenges you can do in that game. Oh, fuck it, we're going to go through here. But it's, Oh, God. That's a tree. But it's kind of... It's like everyone does it instead of, like, 8 players. Alright, see you later.
In 400
Thanks for coming.
You will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
I realised I forgot to do something. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go here and then gonna tune my Mustang. What did I forget to do? Well, 2 things. A, forgot to equip the Mustang. 2, forgot to tune the Mustang. Let's do that now. This is why I think I have a ADHD of some kind. There we go. Red Ford Mustang. Oh boy, she purrs. I hope. I do really like the new Mustang design. It does look really nice. I mean, obviously it's not as iconic as like the older Mustangs, but I do really like the design of it. What have we got in terms of design, in terms of like vinyl designs and that? We can just race around in Azure's car. Yeah, I mean, we could, but unfortunately I'm not Azure, so we're just gonna leave that for him. We'll go for this one. I do like this one. Nice little blue flame kind of one. Blue flames. Ah! A smooch. Right, not that one. I always do find new tunes because I am a dum-dum and not good with cars. Despite the fact that I've been into cars since I was very, very young. I'm just like, what does it mean by turbo? What is a turbo? Who knows? What are turbos? We just don't know. It is a mystery to us all. Alright, now that we've actually done that, let's hear this baby purr. Ooh. She growly. She a growly girl.
Turn left.
She doesn't turn very well, but she's doing her best. I just realised this is matte black. Yeah, it's matte. Ooh, even better. I do like me a matte car. Like, that's what I've always liked about the Red Bull F1 liveries, is that they've pretty much mostly been matte. Although the only downside being is when Ferrari do it, it doesn't look as good. Like, I feel like a Ferrari, in terms of its F1 liveries, should always be like a shiny red. Which is why when they did one for, the one the Ferrari did for the Tuscan GP last year, I thought that looked really good.
Turn left.
Like, that one was like shiny, it was like really dark shiny reds, had like
Turn left.
retro numbers on the driver numbers, and I thought that one looked absolutely perfect. And then next race they went back to their old one, and I thought, oh, this is kind of shit. I mean, it sums up Ferrari's entire season. They were good for like 1 or 2 races, and then were a bit shit for the rest.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Yeah, oh, so yeah, yellow. Red and yellow are the only acceptable colours for a Ferrari. If you have any other colour for a Ferrari, you are hereby banned and no longer allowed to have a Ferrari.
Ah, spring. The season of new life and new beginnings. Oh, and new championships, of course.
Sign me up for the new championships. I'll take them. Any day. Don't want new life, don't want new beginnings, just want new championships. Green you just associate more with British cars though. Like me personally, I usually associate, like, Aston Martin. Green Ferrari. I mean, yeah, if you want to break the rules here, go right ahead. Yeah, actually, Eris has got it. Eris has got it right there. Captain Strobe. Riding around in a Cadillac. In a Cadillac. Is it a Cadillac? It is a Cadillac. Oh, you've actually got like a normal driver time. That's boring. and you got me, who is not. It's kind of evident that like most people here, in terms of the drivatars, also don't care too much about the way their drivatar really looks. I mean, it's fair enough. You're not really going to be looking at it that much. Yeah, if I ever like A, learn to drive, and B, ever earn enough to get a Ferrari. First of all, I wouldn't get a Ferrari because I'm not the biggest fan of Ferrari actually. Like, don't get me wrong, something about Ferrari car is cool. But I'm not like, oh, Ferrari, I want a Ferrari. It's like, oh, I'd rather have like a Lamborghini personally. New Lamborghini here. But if I did have the money to get a Ferrari, I'd probably want to make it like the most ostentatious colour possible. Like, I want like a baby blue Ferrari. They don't. That was a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. We sorted it. No problem. JK does have some weird car choices, but that's why we love JK. Dirty driving. There is no dirty driving here, Viv. I don't know what you're talking about. I am the cleanest driver in all of Forza. See? The cleanest of driving. I just cleaned up that area from nasty gates that got in the way. They're not going to be anyone's problem anymore. I don't know why I'm trying to drift around in a fucking Mustang. Although in saying that, I think they do Formula D with Mustangs. I think I've seen like a Formula D tuned Ford Mustang drifting around. I'm just like, this is a bit silly considering that, you know, you'd expect a drifting car to be like a Japanese tuned car, not a Ford muscle car. The reason why I don't play this game multiplayer that much is because Forza multiplayer is a little bit crap. Like, it mainly consists of everyone using you as a barrier. Although they have changed that, not recently, I think it changed about 2019? They made it so that if you're about to crash into a wall high speed, or crash into a player high speed, you just ghost. When I went onto multiplayer one time, it mostly worked. I could actually felt like that you had like semi-decent driving going on instead of people just, again, using you as a barrier, or just purposefully just not braking and just crashing into you at 300 miles an hour, and then you come off worse. I do like GT Sport, I feel like is probably my favourite multiplayer driving game. Just because of the fact that it's got this air of seriousness around it, that it's meant to be like a proper quote-unquote simulator. Like, actually, instead of, you know, racing around in like a Suzuki, like a tiny little Suzuki car that's got 500 horsepower. Like, GT Sport kind of makes it a bit more grounded in reality. And that makes the multiplayer a lot better, in my opinion. But we're going to go to Edinburgh anyway. Let's go to the inside of the car. Ooh, I do like that. I do like that dashboard.
Turn right.
It's a very nice dashboard. I love the really huge rev counter. Unfortunately, you can't actually set the sat-nav to do anything. Like, I think on some cars, it does actually work. I believe on the,
turn left.
I believe it works on the Nissan GTR. Which, fun fact, the Nissan GTR's UI
Turn left.
was actually designed by Polyphony Digital, who make the Gran Turismo games. So if my memory serves me right, I believe this game technically is licensed, or has some licensing from Polyphony Digital, because of the Nissan GTR. Which is funny, considering that, you know, Forza and Gran Turismo are the ultimate in... are like rivals in terms of the sim racing scene. So now we're in Edinburgh.
400 meters. Turn left.
As someone that's never been to Edinburgh, this is the most accurate Edinburgh that I've ever seen.
In 100 meters.
It's even got the BT phone
turn
boxes. Obviously they're not actually BT ones, but come on. Look at that! It's got coins and cards and everything. And we can destroy them. And the lamppost as well. Even got the little red post boxes as well, which we have destroyed.
Turn around when it is safe to do
Like, it's
so.
one of those things, it's like, you see it, it's like, oh, it'd be great if you could just destroy them in a racing game. Now you can.
In 100 meters. Turn left.
The little bollards as well. Not anymore.
You have arrived at your destination.
Like, even though I've obviously not Scottish, I've never been to Scotland. I'd love to though. But the fact that the map is based on not just Scotland, but on like bits of England as well. Like, it's basically based on the UK, but it's primarily focused on Scotland. Like, it feels a bit more familiar, and the attention to detail they actually put to it is great. Like, it doesn't just... Like, it's all the little things in this game that make it... It doesn't just feel like, oh, it's just a... Oh, someone has just, like, painted over Americanized things and made them look British. This is like, these are British things added to a British map. I think my favourite thing, though, is the fact that basically every single road here seems to have a pub of some kind. And it's always given, like, the most British name for a pub. Like, I'll see if I can find a pub at some point, just so I can show you what I mean. Oh. Nice little drift there. Oh. I'm coming for you, Violet. You can't win that easily in your, Ford? No, I think it's a Holden, actually. Yeah, it's a Holden. I was going to say it's a Subaru. It's like, well, why would you be racing around in a muscle series with a Subaru? Last I checked, they don't do muscle cars. Oh, we're doing a little cut across the motorway. Cheeky. Oh, what the hell is this? It's a weird little chicane thing going on. There we go. Oh, now we've got to... No, now we've got to go around. Look at this. Oh, let's do a drift. Yeah, I like it. See, yeah, like the road signs there, they are essentially, font aside, the same road signs you'd get on British roads. Like, the font is different. I'm pretty sure the font might be, like, a licensed thing or something. Like, it's probably one of those fonts like only the government can use. or ones that are making the road signs. But they're as close enough as I can get, and that's one thing I like about this game, is the attention to detail that makes this game, again, not just an American town, American city reskin. It's a British town, British city, British environment. I mean, I think they did that as well with Horizon 3, because Horizon 3 was set in Australia. And as someone that's, again, not Australian, never been to Australia, all my bases are like that game, pretty much. And what they did with it is great. But obviously, this game being set in Britain, I've got a lot more, opinions of what it should look like in that. And they've done a good job. It also makes sense considering that Playground Games, the developers of the game, are actually British themselves. Ooh, look at that. I was going to be an awesome hairpin turn, but then we just smashed a light bulb in. It deserved it. It got in my way. Oh, there's just... Well, that's a bit of an expected name for the font. Like, transport. It's like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. One thing I do wish about Euro Truck Simulator, speaking of Freya, is that I do hope that in the future, the next pack will be a Britain/Ireland pack. Because what they've been doing to the game is great. Like, they've been adding more stuff to France. They got the Iberia one coming soon.
Turn left.
I want them to expand Britain more,
Turn left.
so that you get more cities. Like you get Bristol, for example, which isn't in the game. And London and stuff like that are improved, and you actually get to drive around in Ireland.
In 400 meters.
Because that's a big omission, is that you haven't got Northern Ireland or Ireland in general. You haven't got the Ireland in general, which sucks.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh yeah, it is an Untitled Goose Game, isn't it? There must be a reason why they didn't use it then in this game. Actually, yeah, Viv's got it. Yeah. No, I don't want to improve my difficulty, please. I'm fine where I am. Yeah, it just removes England, actually. Like Scotland and Wales are just there as islands, and then Ireland is there as United Ireland, and then England is just gone. Like, it's your base based in England. Sorry, mate, you're gonna have to move. Probably didn't want license. I mean, you'd imagine that you think they would, considering that they've got Microsoft, so license fees probably aren't a problem. It's probably just also the fact that this is a game that probably eventually it will eventually be delisted, so they probably don't want to go through that faff. Although thankfully, even though they built it as like a live service kind of game, it is playable offline. So even if the game gets delisted, it's still playable. Which, is good. It'll just be a bit of a shame when it does go. But considering that I think you can still get Horizon 3, I believe, and that's game's 2 years older than this. Probably going to have Horizon 4 for a bit longer, especially considering that Horizon 5 isn't coming out until at least like 2022, I'd say. Like, at least, because the new Forza Motorsport is still in development. American Truck Simulator, it's Great Britain. Now, what they'll do is they'll add America to Euro Truck Simulator, so it'll be like Eurovision. They'll be like, you can't get in Eurovision, but we'll let you in Euro Truck Simulator. Or no, they'll add Australia. Then they'll make it more like Eurovision. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Forza Horizon 4 is on Steam this month. I believe it's in a couple of weeks' time. The downside with the Steam version of Forza Horizon 4 is that it is, in terms of save files, a separate version. So you have no way of transferring your save file over. So I am not going to be getting on Steam, unfortunately. It'd be great for the people that want to play Forza Horizon 4 but haven't been able to because they just don't want to use the Xbox app or pay for Game Pass, which are two totally valid options. It just sucks for people like me who would love to have all my games on one platform, but has to start over. I believe it will have crossplay with the PC players. I don't know if it'll have crossplay with the Xbox players, but I'd imagine, you know, as soon as I said that, things like, well, it wouldn't make sense. I imagine it probably will. It'll probably have crossplay, it just won't have cross saves. That's one thing that I wish games would adopt more. Like, crossplay is becoming more prevalent, which I like. I do wish the cross-saving was a thing. Oh yeah, we are actually quite a bit ahead, so we probably could have racked up the difficulty a little bit, but hey, it's a chill stream. It's a chill stream. We don't have to be super serious about this. We can just chill and talk and that. But yeah, like if you, I imagine they're going to charge like full price for the game, which will also suck. Considering that for a good chunk of people, if they want to play this game, you can jump into it for like £1, and then also have a bunch of other games to play on the side. I want to hope that if they have like a login for Microsoft accounts, then hopefully we could have like cross saves. But crossplay is a definite. I've got a block party hoodie. Not the band. It's a block with a K, so it's not the band block party. Right, we've done that. I think we've got one more championship to do. What I'm going to do is Muddy Marvelous. Ooh, I don't know what to do. Like, it's Retro Rally, but it's either you're racing like an Audi Quattro, a Lancia Delta, a Mitsubishi Lancer 6, or a Subaru Impreza. What do I choose? I mean, granted, I don't have a Lancia Delta S4. I kind of want to race around in a Scooby. Like, I love the Subaru Impreza. Let's race around the Subaru Impreza. Yeah, Scooby-Roo Impreza. Where's the challenge? That's not the right one. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Yeah. Cross country. Okay. We'll set up a... What we'll do is we'll move over to a Scooby. We'll upgrade that. And then we will have a short break while I go and go and get my laundry. I'll also need to get water as well, because I didn't actually get any water, because again, I was like, oh, I'm streaming at 3. No, I'm not. This is the problem with me having like a weird one in my thing. Oh, we have got a Scooby. Why can we not? We probably can, actually, thinking of. What I'm going to do, go back to my house first of all and actually equip the Scooby. That might help. And then see if we can actually go to that event or currently. Because from the looks of things, we are actually sorted. Like, we can just go ahead and do it. And it's all set up and everything, so... Oh, excuse me. So we should be ready to go. Right. Challenge over there. Ooh. Ooh, she scream. She scream.
Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Like, I feel like that if you have this game, have chosen a livery and have a Subaru Impreza, it has to be a rally one. Like, that is the law. You cannot have a Subaru Impreza and not race around in a Subaru rally skin. That's, like, impossible. Right. Can we do it with this car?
Arrived at your destination.
We...
Come rain or
Have to
shine,
wait.
this spring seasonal will be fun. Trust me.
Alright. I trust you. We can. Cool. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put us on a little bit of a break. I shall go and get some hydration. I shall go and get my laundry, and I will see you in a little bit. we're back. Cool. I have now got a bed full of laundry, which I will deal with later. So we're gonna Scooby it up. Oh, maybe an A. Bit like Dre. The Dolphin has returned. Someone's racing around in a Ford Puma. Oh, that's brave. Oh, that's a great sound. Just the combined sound, some rally legends in a Ford Puma. Oh yeah, you're also an AE Eris. Just Dre on their on a lot of their name things, they have the actual AE letter. That's the one, yeah. That's why I say like Dre, because that's what Dre has. Huzzah! Yeah, Azure, you actually missed. You actually missed when your livery actually came up as one of the suggested options for a livery. Like it straight up had yours as the third option. Oh, we jump in. Join Team Azure. Reject normality, become go. Oh, we ain't breaking there. Only pussies break, except for me. Oh god, I'm a pussy. This is just like the rallying that I remember watching as a kid. The joke was I never watched rallying as a kid, but I wish I did. I need to watch more rallying, to be honest. Like I've always had like a minor interest in rally. I've just never watched it. Mainly because like I don't know how to watch it. Mainly in terms of like where it's available to watch. It's not like Formula 1 whereby, oh, you know it's on Sky because they've got a license thing. And with Formula E, it's like, well, it's actually quite easy because it's on BBC. Like, you can just straight up watch the full races on iPlayer. Speaking of, new Formula E season, the second race was considerably better than the first one. No more suspension for you. It's a rally car. It's fine. I'm probably going to be doing some. I'm probably just going to be doing some of the festival stuff, and then I'll probably just be hopping into some Eliminator. That's probably all I'm going to do. But in the future, Azure, for sure, we're going to definitely do some racing. I'm mainly using this stream as like, hey, this is the first Forza Friday that's working. I want to just see like what is a good thing for me to do. But for sure, in the future, we'll be doing some races. I want to open that up to other people. Like, I want to remind people that if you are interested in this game, getting it on Game Pass is the best option for sure. Because you start off with it for like £1. And you get this game, plus many other games. So, in future streams, for sure, we'll open it up to like having a bunch of people on to do some races, for sure. Haas is being investigated for the 2021 livery, looking blatantly like a Russian flag. Oh boy, I love that. It's like, when I did see it, I was just like, I do wonder if that's going to be investigated. And funny enough, looks like it is. And also the fact that when they revealed it, it was a case of like, no one liked that. Everyone disliked that. Mainly because... Do you mind? No. You are not getting back on the roads. You've been a very naughty boy. Very naughty boy. We're just gonna stay here, and whoever yields first will be the loser. Okay, fine. You can go. You're a bully. What a time to come in. Hi, Raz.
Turn left.
In fairness, that car was mean to me first. Bad naughty cars get totaled by the Impreza. It's atoning for its crimes. That car was mean to me, so it got the spanking. Shame cube. If only. Oh, we're drifting. Guess we're not. This car doesn't really want to drift. We're at 3,069 6 points is fine. Oh god, we're getting a few more.
You have arrived at your destination.
25,000 will do. We got like, I saw that extra point be added up. It was like, oh, go on, you can have an extra point just because you've been a good person. You can have little a point as a treat. How you doing today, Raz? Well. We just wanted to do a little roll. That's all we know. That was totally planned. I just wanted to show off this car's fantastic rolling ability.
In 400 meters, turn right.
I could just say that about anything that I do in Dirt Rally, to be honest. It was a planned roll. You know, it was just... I just wanted to put on a show for all the people watching. The Subaru deserves mud. Well, I believe we're going to be on mud very soon. Although in saying that, this is like the Monte Carlo one, which I'm pretty sure most of the Monte Carlo rallies are on asphalt. Just snowy asphalt. Wake up as soon as I take a shower. Very nice. I mean, my waking up ability consists of spending 2 hours actually waking up, and then that's it. Just 2 hours. And even then, I always say, like, well, me waking up is just a turn of phrase. It's not actually me waking up, because I'm always tired. I did a thumbs up. You didn't see, but I did a thumbs up. So trust me on that. Two hours extra bedtime. Exactly. That's the plus side of being furloughed. It's just, hey, extra sleepy time. Yeah, I did see that they had some more Hot Wheels cars on the what's the thing I'm looking for? The marketplace. We'll go with that. Welcome 12 still in bed. That's also valid, Eris. I mean, the better option would be waking up at 12 still in bed with someone else, but unfortunately, you know, can't really do that right now, but we'll make up for it when we can. Oh no! Okay, we fine. We lost a wing mirror. That we didn't need that one on the right. Like, you know, who's going to be overtaking us on the right, other than Donny Q? Okay, 4th place. We can take these people. It's the trans women trio. Oh god, I just rammed Sammy. Don't put that out of context. Don't post a tweet on Twitter and say, "Oh, I rammed Sammy," and then send that to Sammy. She'll be like, "Why?" Oh, this is not the most exciting of jumps. Violet, why? Why, Violet? I am but a lone Subaru doing my thing. Where did Katie get all of that speed from? Like, all of a sudden, she just shot up to 1st place. Well, we gotta somehow get back up to 1st. Which might be possible. Do you mind? I'm winning here. There we go. Katie's short, Katie is fast. I mean, yeah, she was going fast through the water, so it makes a lot of sense. Though I did as well. How can we trust you did a thumbs up when you're flippers? I have hands with thumbs. You know, like all dolphins have. Getting that money. Eventually, we'll get a castle. Dolphin faster. Where's the next? It's down here, isn't it? Is it? Where is it? Help! Where am I? Okay, there we go. There we go. Go fastest. Well, it's because... That's because goats just, like, climb mountains like it's no big deal, so... They're all terrain. Dolphins and sharks, you know, they can survive on land, but not for very long. Obviously, cerulean's an exception to the rule, whereby, you know, they can survive just fine on land and on water. Because, you know, why follow the rules of physics if you can just not? Bunny can go Noom but cannot turn good. That's totally fine. You do very good at a drag strip.
Turn left.
Like, you know, just go very, very fast. Win every single drag race, and then as soon as you find a turn, you're like, oh no. Help. I say that as soon as I, like, completely forget to turn. That's a shortcut, you know? You know, we don't need this, like... We don't need that, like, cobblestoned wall. We just... Yeah, fuck the rules. It's only not because, this car is, like... more preferred for dirt. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, look at that turn! That's the problem with some people on Forza, is that some people just much prefer to be like, I'm going to make a car that goes fast, and then forget, you know. Yeah, your car can go fast, but big deal.
You have arrived
Once you get through a turn, it's like, I am the winner.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
They don't know people don't get physics applied to them. That's true. I don't have any physics. I just do my own thing, like crash into that Ford. It got in my way. It was very mean. You just find like a small little turn and you're just like, I am in danger.
You have arrived at your destination.
I was going to say, is this the last race we've got to do? Yeah, I believe it is. I've been too distracted on doing the racing. It's just like, I am speed. And I forget. Oh wait, are we doing one more race? Are we doing 7? I don't know. Trying to get every car. Oh boy, that sounds like a challenge. Although saying that, like some of the cars that you can only get for a limited time, you could just get them in the auction house, I believe. So even though there's like a small sense of FOMO, like of, oh, I wanted this car that I really, really like, my favourite car, but I can't get it anymore. It's like, well, you can. I believe, anyway. I think there might be some cars that are only available through DLC. But I think those are the ones that you can just, like, get at any time. Yeah. That's what I like about this game, is, again, even though it's a live service, and, like, you know, it's got, like, oh, there are these cars that are hard to find, it's never like, oh, one chance to get the car. It's like, if you miss out, go to the auction house and spend a lot of money on it. It's like, it's not a big deal. It's what I like about Final Fantasy XIV as well, is the fact that, you know, if you miss out on something, you're not completely out of it. Like some games, it's like, well, if you miss out on something, it's like, well, tough shit, you should have been there. It's like, yeah, I don't have all the time in the world, thank you very much. This game of Final Fantasy is like, well, it's like, it respects your time. It's like, if you want to play this game exclusively and get everything, you can do that. If you want to play this game on the side and have the games to play, you can do that. And that's what I like about games. Having a game which is like, I want to have all of your time and money, bad. A game that's like, I want to have as much time as possible, but I will also respect you if you only play this game half an hour a day. That's good. More games should be like that. Like, give you all the content if you want it, and if you want to just unlock it, but if you don't have the time, you still have other ways of doing it, but not make it so that you have to spend real money to get that thing. To be fair, yes, I do also use the time travel powers a lot. Mainly because it's like sometimes the game is like mean with the AI, and other times because I suck. Yeah, that was the thing that I had with Final Fantasy XIV actually, whereby I believe one of the story dungeons I had to do for 5.1, I believe, required me to be a certain eye level. And I couldn't be bothered with grinding like dungeons and dungeons over and over again to get the stuff I needed. So then I was informed, oh, you can just go to like I don't think it was called, I think it might be called the auction house, I don't know. But somewhere where you can just like pay for the things you need with your gil. And I had like 1.5 million gil at this point, so I could just buy whatever I needed. And that was good. I got the achievement. I did it. I am the greatest. Like and subscribe for more achievement guides. If you want more, go see someone that's actually good at this kind of stuff. I was so close to getting that super wheel spin as well. That's the thing, is that everyone says, like, oh, rewinding is one of these bad things. If you use rewinding, you're not a true sim racer. And it's like, yeah, but if the AI is being an arsehole and I get spun out and dropped to last place, I want to reverse that and say, nah, mate, I'm not having it. What should we do next? Okay, we need to do the trial. The trial. And Showcase Remix. Supersonic versus Superfast. We'll do the Showcase Remix, which is us against the plane. Which I believe with the Showcase Remixes, they give you a car anyway, so we can ride around in our SUV. Actually, we can race around in one of my favourite cars. Let's find favourites. We'll get there in the Vulcan, which is my very cool, very fast, actually road legal, I think, monster of a car. Unfortunately, because its ranking is X, it's very, very limited on what it can actually do in terms of races. Because most of the races in the game are either D class up to S1 class. There are very, very few races that are actually classified as X class. So this essentially is just like, if you want to go balls crazy, or you just want a car that's like super fast and kill other cars. Just see a car and it's just like, omoe shinderu. That's basically what I'm like with every traffic car in this game with this Aston Martin. I appreciate that it should have been in green, considering, you know, Aston Martin F1's car has been revealed and it looks pretty damn good. But this one's like shiny black, and it's very good. I am also very bad. It also does kind of sound a bit digitized. Like, the sounds in this game are fine. Like, they're better than they were in... Oh no. Oh, we saved it. They're better than they are in some of the Gran Turismo games, whereby they legitimately sound like hairdryers. In this game, they're better than that, but they're... I wouldn't necessarily call some of them terribly great. Some of them are great, don't get me wrong. Like, the muscle cars sound really good, and the Subaru sound really good. This one sounds a bit too, like... Sounds a bit too much like a vacuum. I mean, if that's realistic, fair enough. But I'm not playing this game for realistic sounds. I'm playing this game for cars that drive well. Not necessarily realistically. Like, if I want that, I play any other sim game. But I want at least some modicum of realism. Like, I don't want it to be like, oh, I can drift around a corner at 200 miles an hour and not have any repercussions. It's a weird thing with Horizon. It's like, it's trying to be this, like, middle ground. Alright. Going fast? Oh, that's many. Oh no. I also love the fact that this car is like you're all constantly on the edge of control. I seriously thought that was a traffic car. I was just like, oh no, I am in danger. It's like, no, it's just someone. All right. And try co-op, yeah. I'm constantly on the edge of control. Honestly, same, big mood. don't think I've done a co-op event before, so it'd be interesting to see how this works out, especially a co-op showcase event. It's probably because there's not actually that many people playing it. I think it's basically just me and Azure. If it's in terms of your art areas, you don't need to worry about saying you're supposed to do it. Like if you don't feel like it, you're more than welcome to like take a break from it. If it's what I'm thinking it is, anyway. Never push yourself to do like more than you want, especially if you're not up to it. Missed. Oh, damn it. Alright, well, we're talking about racing in a Ferrari. Here's a Ferrari. We're racing against the Jet, I believe. Yeah. I mean, if you do two at a time, I feel like that should be fine, because that way you're not burning yourself out. That's the thing that I had with streaming. Was I just realised my my microphone coming through actually. There we go. There we go. These two people are like, why are they talking? But yeah, like with streaming, I was just like, oh, I'll do 4 hours a day, and I'll stream 4 days a week. It's like, no, that's too much. What I'm doing now, 9 hours a week, that is totally fine. Oh, mate, we're on the same team. Why are you attacking me? We are on the same team. Okay, well, we'll leave them to have their fun. Look back, someone's already in a wall. They can have their fun. I'm just gonna peace out. Like, see you later. I'm out of here. I'm gonna win this thing. Yeah, exactly what Dramus said. Like, you shouldn't be pushing yourself too much. Like, if it's what I think it is in terms of what you're doing, no one's gonna be upset if you take longer than normal. In fact, if anything, people would like it if you took your time with it, because that way we know that you're not burning yourself out from it. Like me with streaming. Like, I know that what I did initially was too much for me, whereas what I'm doing now, like 9 hours a week, that I think is good, because it gives me, each of the things is each day is not long enough for me to, you know, spend most of my day working towards it, but at the same time, and I'm also not doing it basically every other day most of the week, and that should be the case with anything you do. Like, if it's something you like doing, I'd say do it. Don't try and be like, oh, I need to do this. Like, baby step. It's exactly what Dramus said. We don't support crunch unless you're into that sort of thing. Yeah, exactly. It's just, you shouldn't. Yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Is all I'm saying. Regardless of what you do, you're going to do a good job. That's what I'm going to say. In this stream, we love and support. We love and support everyone, especially Eris. Oh, jeez. Go, yeah. This is fine. This is fine. I hope we haven't lost this because of that. I'll be very little upset if that is the case. I am upset. God damn it!
Want a couple of pieces of showcase advice? 1. The crowd will lose their minds no matter who crosses the line first. And 2. Pilots can circle back if you ask nicely.
Can we do it again? I fucked up. I mean, to be fair, I didn't do as badly as the other two. I mean, I actually finished, as opposed to Cat, who, bless their soul, they're doing their best. Right, did we actually have to win that? That's the thing. Because if we had to win that, I'm doing it again. I hate. I hate. Guess we're doing it again. Alright, this time we'll actually not fuck up.
Turn right.
I mean, granted, the only reason we lost that is because it was entirely my fault.
In 400 meters.
Like, I will happily admit that was my fault. But the teammates didn't. Like, you know,
Turn left.
the reason you do co-op is because, well, if you fuck up, you've got someone else to back you up. My teammates were in a fucking another country. I was the only one that had a chance of winning that.
In 400 meters. Turn left.
So I might as well just do it solo, because clearly doing co-op is not a great idea, because unfortunately the drivers that I had were not very good. I mean, we did sign up for you. Okay, we can do co-op, and hopefully we'll have Azure in, so hopefully we'll have someone to hopefully we'll have someone who actually knows how to drive.
You have arrived at your destination.
There we go. But yeah, like we said, Eris, like myself and Dre, we signed up in applying. Oh, it's being being drawn poorly. Whatever we get, we'll be happy because it's what we expected. Hell, it might even be better than we expected. Right, are we actually going to get a good game this time? I'm just going to spin a little bit. I managed to find like one of my old fidget spinners quite recently, and my god, these things deserved better than what they had. Like, they shouldn't have quote unquote died, because they shouldn't have been a fad in the first place. With one players, doesn't feel right, does it? But yeah, it's like I've never been like one that's like, oh, fidget spinners, they're so cringe, mate. It's like, no, they're designed for one purpose and they got too popular. It's like, no, I like got it recently and it's nice just spinning it again. Granted, it's because I am the target market for it. Like, Like, shock news. Someone that's neurodivergent is using a neurodivergent toy. It's like, what a shocker! It's almost like I'm a human who can it's like I'm a human that discovered you can breathe. It's like, wow, revelation. But these things deserve, like, much, much, much better than they got. What I'll do is I'll try a few more times. If we don't get any of the people, we're just going to move on, because I'm not going to stick around, unfortunately. Even though it's you, Azure. I don't want to just be sitting around here for however long it'll take, even if it takes 5 minutes or so. Yeah, we'll do one more. Wait, and then if we only get one player, we'll just move on. I mean, that's what we're asking, Eris. We're asking you to do your best, and whatever that is, we appreciate it. Again, it's like me with streaming. It's like, I know I'm not perfect. Ah, okay. It's like I'm not perfect at this. I'm still learning, but I'm doing my best here. And people are following, so it's working. It's like, yeah. Yeah, I'm not enough place to start an event. Let's just do solo. Yeah, like, the one thing about this game that I really don't like too much is the multiplayer. Not because it's specifically bad, it's actually, like, some of the modes here are quite decent. The Battle Royale mode is way more fun than it deserves to be. It's the fact that the connection's so bad. It's like a fucking Nintendo game. It's like they don't even know what online multiplayer is. I mean, I'm still excited to see. And I'll be honest, yeah, like drawing a dolphin front-facing is hard. Like, I've tried it, and it's not fun. Quite how the artist for my ref sheet managed to do it very well. Like, she's clearly a magician. Granted, she does it for a living, so it's like, well, she's not really a magician, she's just a good artist. By the way, if Gone Nanners goes up for commission soon, definitely go and commission her. She's very, very good. Like, I've been following her since while she was doing pony art, and she did really good pony art even back then. Mainly because most of the stuff she drew was Brayburn, and everyone loves Brayburn. Apparently I'm appearing offline. Oh, okay, that's weird. We'll figure that out. This is still a learning experience. We'll figure it out next stream. I mean, I might be appearing offline, I don't know. Actually, yeah, I think I might be. But yeah, like, Gone Nanners is a good artist. And yeah, like, she drew a lot of Brayburn back in the day. And, well, if you know me, you know how much I like Brayburn. Brayburn is a very good character. And he deserves better than appearing in 3 episodes. Only one of which being a main, well, relatively main character. And that was in Season 1. I need to get around to watching some of your Competizione streams as well this year. Like, that's one game I really want to get into, is Competizione. Because it looks like, from what I've seen of gameplay, it looks like a slightly more accessible iRacing. Like, it's got... I know what I said is very stupid, but it's like... It seems like it's got, like, all of the, like, quality of life improvements that other Sims have, but has a more serious driving model compared to those ones which could be probably classified as like more lighter sims. Like iRacing, yeah, I mean, I've tried iRacing and it's like, this is cool, but not for me. Because iRacing is very serious. I don't know if I'd want a completely serious racing game. That and I'd need a wheel. I did actually get a wheel some months ago. And I used it 3 or 5 times. And I haven't used it since. Oh my god, are we going to lose again because of that? We better not. Don't you dare! Yeah! We did it. Yeah, I wouldn't want to... Like, I would want to play Competizione more seriously. Okay, you can play it with the controller. Absolutely fine, but it seems like the kind of game you need a wheel for. Speaking of wheel, what are we getting? I wonder what the young man one is about.
Skill. Nerve. Cutting-edge performance.
Yeah, very, very good. Can you not, please?
Lots and lots of Lego bricks.
I want to play the game,
We've teamed up with Lego
please.
to create the biggest event Horizon has ever assembled.
Please. Let me play the video game.
It's time for Lego Speed Champions.
I'm good, thank you. I am full, please. Let me play the game.
Take on hundreds of brick challenges.
I will play with Lego in my own spare time. Please let me play the game.
Racing machines to take on the competition and be crowned the ultimate Lego Speed Champion.
This is very cool. I like your trailer, but I am not interested. Please go away. Thank you. Thank you very much, but I am good. That's hard. Maybe that's the reason why to get the DLC, is just to not get the fucking ads. I mean, Eris, I've said, you can draw me whenever you want. I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, so now we've got to do the trial. Which is co-op, so this is going to be very, very good. Why was that question in all caps? Do you want to begin matchmaking? Okay, yeah, sure, yeah, I can do it, yeah. Calm down. Coop. But yeah, you're more than welcome to draw me more. That's a place for anyone that is either a serious artist or not. Just, if you want to draw me, go right ahead. I can give you my ref sheet. I really wish we had a longer drag... Well, I wish we had a longer drag strip then. I wish we had a longer drag strip in general. Oh, we've only got one car. Fuck it. We'll do it with the Jag. This is going to be great, because I'm willing to bet there's probably going to be, like... It's probably going to be like most multiplayer experiences, whereby we're going to have like half of the people that joined are going to leave after they crash once, and the other 2 are going to be nowhere near or miles ahead. I'm sure we'll get into a game at some point this year. Cool. I'm gonna suck, because I'm in one of the weakest cars in the grid. But, like in SAR, it's not about what car or what gun you have. It's about how you use it. Unfortunately, it doesn't really apply for me because, well, I'm me. Oh, good, we're racing with a clown. Alright, don't be a bad car. Clown. We are racing with clowns. We'll just let them past. Like, you know, we're not gonna fight against our teammates. Okay, I mean, I didn't really want this to happen. I mean, pistols work. Pistols can work quite well in SAR. It's just, you know, dual pistol torpedoes is better. I'm still of the opinion is that we need dual pistols. Like your character just shoots them with their legs. Well, this is going very well so far. Again, showing off. Oh, okay, I was going to say showing off skill, but then just smashed into 2 Bentleys. But again, this is like ending up in like the last 10 in SAR somehow with white guns. It's like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, exactly. Every single character in SAR will be like Bayonetta. Like, instead of ninja boots, they have gun boots. So all things considered, 3rd place in what is the 2nd weakest car on the grid by class, very good. Again, you don't need the best car. You don't need an 800 car. You just need to be good at driving it. Gun booter. New class of Final Fantasy XIV Unleashed. Just your character just does a handstand and just flails their feet around. I would play that. Make him a tank as well to make it even better. Ideally you have a car and driver Mercedes joke here. Well, you could say that about any team combination. Well, they're not Red Bull. Red Bull have got the team and have got the car and the driver and the team. Though, whether Sergio's going to... I mean, Sergio's going to do very well, without a doubt, this year. It's whether Red Bull are going to screw him over. God, yeah, this car doesn't have the best launch. Do you mind? I mean, I'm not actually going to do that. I'm going to give you room because I'm a good teammate. And then actually go past you because your car is not that good from the looks of things. That's the problem with Red Bull, is that they're always like that. It's either in like their dominant era, it was like, if you're not Sebastian Vettel, we don't care. And then nowadays, it's like, well, if you're not Max Verstappen, we don't care. Which is why it was an interesting era when Red Bull had Kvyat and Ricciardo. And funny enough, Kvyat actually beat Ricciardo in the championship. In terms of Twitch chat, I'm using Twitch Studio, which has an option to add a Twitch chat section. There is a option for Streamlabs to add a chat section, but the way I've got the layout set up, the Streamlabs chat doesn't work very well. Plus, I do prefer how the Twitch chat on Twitch Studio works. But if you're on OBS, Streamlabs have a chat box option, which has more options, to be fair. The only thing I don't like about the Twitch chat section on Twitch Studio is the fact that it's got no options. It's very much a, if you don't like this, tough shit. But I do prefer the way it looks, and also the fact that with the layout that I've got, I haven't got a Streamlabs chat box that'll work. But hopefully in the future, I can get it set up so that the next so that when I move over to OBS, we get a Streamlabs chat box that actually looks good. Like the one thing that I like is rips. Oh my god, these guys are not even bothering braking. I mean, it's working for them. The one thing I like about Rip's chat box when they're streaming is they've got it linked up so that it's linked with the Twitch pronoun extension. So whenever someone chats, it shows their pronouns if they set them up, which I feel like everyone should do. If you're using Chrome or Firefox, or a Chromium browser, I should say, then you should download the Twitch chat extension, Twitch pronoun extension, because it saves you having to ask the question of what people's pronouns. It just says them right there, which is good for me because I do like they them is fine for me, but it's are my preferred ones. Streaming like Ridge Race Type 4. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Yeah, like most of the things I have for Twitch, most of the things I have, like my alerts and my activity feed, they're all from Streamlabs. Because Twitch has one for Twitch Studio, but it's not very good. Especially for the layer that I've got. I much prefer the Streamlabs ones. But yeah, the chat for now is good for what I've got. But hopefully soon I can get a Streamlabs chat box functioning. Alright. Luckily, we're actually in a game where no one's disconnected. Like, we're actually in a game where everyone is stuck around. Like, I think the first time I did a co-op event, like half the field left. Oh, it's me! Everyone can see my awful outfit. Driving around with clowns. Oh god, I am in a car sandwich. Of course I missed the checkpoint. Well, it can only go up from here, lads and lasses, and whatever the non-binary version of that is. Fuckwits. There we go. I mean, that's what I call myself. I'm pretty sure that's what my note is on for myself with Discord. Like I set that ages ago, and it's still there. I did have a split second of that, and it just so goes to show, like, yeah, I do know that one pronoun is a definite 100% no. Time to vibe. We vibe in here. We're in dead last place, and we're not improving whatsoever. But it's fine because we won anyway. Because the way these things work is that it's based on a best of 3 format. So, and because we're chickens. Look at all those chickens. Because we're already 2-0 up, we can do whatever we want. Like, we're in, like, no pressure zone. Alright, have a good time with Competizione, Azure. Hopefully next week we can get some multiplayer set up. Okay, here we go. We've caught up. I'm willing to bet that it's probably my teammates that helped out there. Just destroy the competition. There we go. Finish in style. Yeah, I've mainly like had that symbols thing just to prevent people from like spamming huge emojis and that, or emoticons, I should say. It's mainly for spam rejection, but I think I did actually increase it because I think it was at like 10, and I thought that's too much. Oh yeah, we win. Hit them with a dab. Oh, we didn't get the second dab. Oh well. I'm pretty sure I've already got that car, so that's probably gonna go. That's probably gonna go. Well, I was gonna say it would go on the marketplace, but they're gonna be flogged to nothing. Okay, do you want the this Alfa Romeo? It's gonna be like 10 grand because everyone's got the car now. I'll probably save it and then like sell it later on. I got a lot of cars that are duplicates that I really should be selling. Right. Is there anything else that I need to do in terms of the? Yeah, it is a Forza edition. I've already got that, I'm sure. Cool. Done the spring. Got a McLaren F1. 53% complete. But unfortunately, we're not going to get the ATS GT. We're going to get the backstage pass. Whatever that is. Oh, what we need to do is we need to finish off the photo challenge and the Forzathon challenges. Yeah, we can probably do that and then probably finish off with like a quick game of the Eliminator. Cool, so we need to go to the Mud Kickers Adventure Park. I'm trying to remember where that is. It's not that, is it? No. Mud Kickers. Mud Kickers! Just go. Yeah, we've just got to go to here. Just so that we can do that one thing. We'll do it in... Oh! Oh, no, yeah, we do have it. Yeah, we have the same car. So we've now got two of the same car. Wonderful. We'll run around in our Scooby, actually. Because I do like the Scooby. Love me a retro Scooby. Yeah, I think my hierarchy of pronouns is generally it's the top, then just like one level below, but very, very close, is they, them. Then a couple levels below is she, her, and more levels below them is he, him. Other ones, you know, I got no opinion on. Not because I don't like them, but because I just don't use them. I mean, I shouldn't like say, oh, these neo pronouns are weird, as someone that uses neo pronouns. But I just don't think I don't think I'd fit in with the other pronouns. Like, to be fair though, I have been like bouncing around pronouns for God knows how long, and I think it's a good pronoun choice for me. Like they them is fine. Like they them I actually use for people in real life, quote unquote. Like work. Like I don't like try and describe its pronouns to people that are still struggling with they them as my pronouns. You know, that's too much. I mean, granted, you know, these are people who I don't hang out with every day. These are people who I hang out with, especially lately, very little. But people at work are definitely doing their best with my pronouns. I just don't want to slap on some new pronouns they are really not going to deal with.
Turn sharp left.
In an ideal world, they would be like, oh, your pronouns are it's. Okay, we'll do that. Because unfortunately, it's also the fact of, well... It's also the fact that the customers will be like, oh, you're pronouncing it, it's. Oh, that's weird. It's like, yeah, it is. What of it, bitch? I won't hesitate, bitch, as I say as I slap them with my actual pronouns. Granted, no one's been like, oh, your pronouns are
You
weird.
have arrived at your destination.
Mainly because no customers have referred to me by my actual pronouns. But that's customers for you. Customers are assholes. We need a modern supercar. This isn't a modern supercar, is it? GT car. Okay. We'll do that in our... Actually, no, we'll do it in our GTR. Which is somehow a modern supercar. Right, we just need to take a photo, so... That'd be a good photo. Look at that. There we go. That's that done. And we got a super wheel spin as well. Yeah, I'm obviously of the opinion that, like, for me, I would rather be referred to as anything but he. Obviously, if someone's doing it accidentally, then, you know, I'll be like, hey, don't do that again. It's cool, but whatever. Luckily, though, at work, like, the only people that refer to me as he, him are customers. And, well, they're customers. I literally cannot care less about what they say. But at work, people refer to me with they, them, which is good. And friends are starting to use it, it's for me, which is very good. We got a Ferrari Caddy T. Didn't know she was a Ferrari, but good for her. Oh, I want to be a cowboy, baby. Well, we can now. Oh, we got like 25,000 messages. Let's check that. Oh, it's just all of our payouts. Wow, we get all of this money. Fantastic. What do we need to do next? 5 stars in speed zones. Or 15 stars in speed zones, I should say. 20 awesome speed skills. Those we can do. Was it speed? It was speed zones, wasn't it? Speed zones, okay. I don't want the treasure map. That's not what I wanted. Speed zones. There we go. Find some speed zones to do, preferably the ones that are not on dirt. Most of the ones are on dirt. Why do they do this to me? Life is pain. Okay, there we go. That's what we can do. And we'll move over to our Hurricane. When saying that, no, we'll keep with the GTR. Why not?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I do really like the fact that it is becoming more of a accepted pronoun. That's half the reason why I changed over to it. Is because I've always been fascinated by it as a pronoun, but I always felt like that it had this air of people don't want to use it. But now that more people are using it, I'm just like, well, yeah, I am it. Smile. I am in it.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Cool. And I also like the fact that there are people out there that are making their own pronouns.
Turn left.
Like Dre, for example. Like, I think Dre's
Turn left.
alternate that's what you get. Meaning, I'm not going to refer to, yeah, like, never mind. Yeah, like Dre's alternate pronouns are ones that they made themselves. And that's absolutely valid. And I like that. My pronoun, yeah, squeak squeak self, yeah. I like that. It's really cute. My pronoun should be just dolphin. Yeah, there we go. Like, slap that in between it, its, and they, them. Just dolphin. Why not? Okay, is that where it starts? So we're gonna go around the roundabout a little bit. Just smash that Audi. That's fine. Yeah, like I've warmed up to its, not because of oh god, we're miles off. Okay, never mind. We'll change the course of action. We'll start from here. But yeah, like its has become more quote-unquote acceptable as a pronoun, so that's why I've gone for it. Obviously, all pronouns should be acceptable, so long as they're not being used for any malicious intent, which most pronouns aren't. But then you've got some people that treat pronouns as if they're like the devil. We should really start from here, yeah. Actually, have we got 2-star or 3-star? 2-star. What's the thing for 3-star? Well, Katie's got 156, so that might be a goal. Yeah, like, people that are using the pronouns, like, I like the idea of them just being referred to as just their persona. Like, just dolphin is good. Oh, this is probably a mistake, actually, because we're just losing speed. Although we did get a new PB. Still doing... Oh, 8 miles an hour away. We can do that. Please? Well, whatever. Right, did that count as 2? 4? Okay. We can just keep on just doing them then. Let's move on to another one. Here, that'll do.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
That's the small problem with its pronouns, the fact that okay, you were just waiting for me, that's fine. Yeah, that's the thing about its pronouns, is that even I struggle sometimes with working a sentence around that. But that's why I like pronoun.is. Like, it gives you like many examples of how to use pronouns, including neo-pronouns, that you might struggle to use in a sentence. As long as I can say I love it, I'm good. Yeah, exactly. And it loves you. Oh, we driving. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. I need to trust this car more. This car is very good. Actually, has this actually got... Yeah. Like that little UI, that heads up what's it, GPS thing there. That, I believe, is the one that's made by Polyphony Digital, who make the Gran Turismo games. So I'm pretty sure that's why there might be some licensing with Polyphony Digital on this game, despite the fact that this is made by the rivals of Gran Turismo. Ah! All of those are good sentences, Eris. Very good sentences. Right, let's Let's crack on with this thing then. I mean, we've already got 3-star on here, but now that I know that... Ah! I appreciate that, Eris, but oh no, it made me fail. It's like, even though we've got 3 stars on this one anyway, now that I know that even repeating events, it still counts, we might as well just keep on doing it. I'll allow the smooch. Like, I failed, but the smooch was not a fail. The smooch was very PogChamp. The Poggers was very smooch. Yeah, there we go. That's a very tight corner there. You lose all your speed.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I can't think of examples of like where its pronouns are tough, but I'm sure Kim can think of some, and I'll probably be like, yeah, like that I agree with. That's the biggest problem with its pronouns right now. Is not necessarily the fact that there's stigma about it, though for some people that might be a hurdle. It's more, it's more just the fact that they them fits in with a lot of sentences perfectly. It is a little bit more tricky. Alright, Raz, lovely to see you. Thank you very much for following. I know I said that last time, but still very much appreciated for you coming in and saying hi, chilling out, and hopefully see you again in future streams.
You have arrived at your destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I think the problem that I have with it is things like there. Like, their suitcase, for example. Because there and it seem like completely different pronouns.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Yeah, I did remember that, because I think, yeah, one of the stories you were doing, like, that was, like, when I was considering changing my pronouns to its. That's it, yeah, that's its suitcase. Like, that, it has a sentence.
You have arrived at your destination.
That's fine.
Turn around when it is safe
It's just, for some people, it's like, well, it doesn't flow as better as that's his, or that's hers, or that's theirs. That's it. Seems weird. Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Whatever word I'm looking for, it's like it doesn't flow as good as like there and his and him and as her as well. Right. Earn 20 awesome speed skills. That just requires just going down the motorway a lot, so we're just going to do that. We're actually running up to end time, so we're probably just going to do this, and then we'll probably just wrap up then.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I feel like this has actually been perfect. Like, I've managed to do like pretty much all of the weekly stuff
Turn right.
today, like all the main stuff, with like little wiggle room. But I imagine that most of that has been like the 5 minutes of me getting my laundry. Hopefully in future streams, when I can manage this faster, we'll have like more time for multiplayer stuff and for the Eliminator and that. Because I want to show off the Eliminator on stream, because the Eliminator is way more fun than it deserves to be. It's genuinely like really fun. Probably my second favourite Battle Royale. next to, right below the obvious SAR. It's like one of those things whereby it's like, it sounds like a stupid idea on paper, but in execution, it's wonderful. Like that turn there. Yeah, it's like there's no sentences that are impossible. It's just they don't flow as nicely as where am I going? Oh, I'm only going here because I need to go onto I need to go on the motorway. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Whatever. But yeah, it's like there's no sense it's impossible with its pronouns. It's just a bit. It doesn't flow as nicely as it does with they, them, he, him, she, her. But it's possible. In time, we'll have nailed it down. Oh god, that's a bus. No. Okay, yes, okay, fine. You can do that. That's fine. The bus is angry. The bus was very angry. Hi, Rep. I clipped that. I had to make sure to clip that because that was Angie Bus. It's her. Yeah. Expand the pronouns. What's the thing we need? Awesome speed skills. We've already got 7, so we're on a roll already. We can get this done. Actually, we can get this done and probably do a quick Eliminator game, actually. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, she's struggling. She doesn't want to go past 212. Oh god. Sorry. Only 3 murders. Only 3 murders. You know, it's a small price to pay for victory. All right, turn around, do it again, and hopefully no murders. That's the thing, yeah. It's the R, like they are going. It refers to it is going. Although to be fair, he and she does the same thing as he is going, she is going. So it's not that weird actually. Either way, it's something to work on, but it's not. It's more just a case of adapting to the newer thing rather than just something completely different. But if you have to completely different neo-pronouns, that's also valid. All pronouns are valid, unless you're an asshole that again thinks pronouns are the devil. In which case, grow up. Have we done that? At least we're all trying. Exactly. That's all the people asked for. Ah, we need 1 more. Okay. Like that's the thing, is that if you're trying, that's perfect. If you're purposefully using the wrong pronouns, you're an asshole. There we go, card. Cool. So I think that's that done. I forgot that that's my gamer tag picture. We got the backstage pass. I don't actually know what this is. What is the backstage pass? Let's unlock all these things again. It's a good picture, yeah. I did, like I say, I did update my Xbox avatar for the first time in ages. Mainly because it's different to my thing. Oh! My passes. 1. You can see a little 1 there. Does that mean I get to pick one of these cars? What do I want? How are we getting the lease? What do I want? We can get a Hot Wheels car. Do you know what? I fancy the twin mill. There we go. So now we can't get any more. Okay. Community vote. What would we want? Hoonigan RS200 or a KTM Kabo GT4? Well, let's go for that. 48% of players voted for the Hoonigan. Come on, it's a retro. It's an RS200. Everyone wants that, right? Just do not refer to me. Yeah, that's me with pronouns. So just don't give me a pronoun. Pronoun's empty. We'll do this one spin, we'll spin, and then we will do a eliminator game, and then we'll wrap up. We will play an eliminator game. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, there are some sentences that sound a bit weird, but again, not to the point whereby it's like, oh, this is impossible to say. It's more like, it's a little bit weird in comparison to quote-unquote normal pronouns. Because all pronouns are normal. Just some are neo-pronouns, because, you know, they're new. Do some donuts here. And avoid the wall. That would be much help. Actually, we can go around the roundabout, can't we? Just around the roundabout a little bit. Well, I say roundabout. It's more the drifting zone. This car doesn't really want to drift very well. Probably because it's all-wheel drive. I gave it to it. Yeah, but that's the kind of sentence that you would only say, Kim. I wonder if DMX's pronouns are just X. Because X is going to give it to you. X always... Granted, X always refers to himself in the first person, and X is going to give it to you. But... X is a valid pronoun. Fuck waiting for you to get it on your own. X is going to deliver to you. This is where the conversation has led, is me just going like, DMX's pronouns are X. Put that on out of context Twitter account. DMX's pronouns are X. We'll start here. Cool, so this is the Eliminator, so those that haven't seen it. It's Battle Royale with cars. It's way better than it sounds. You basically just start somewhere else, you start with a Mini. There are players all around, you basically have to do a one-on-one race with them. Whoever wins either takes the person's car or upgrades their car level, because all cars have 10 levels.
The elimination begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Thank you. And there are also cars strewn around that have different levels. Like you can see there's blue smoke around. Like here is an Audi R2 or RS2, which is a level 2. Do I have to reset my car position? Okay. I guess I could, but it didn't do anything. Cool. And there's another car somewhere. Well, there's one here. I wonder what this one contains. Because yeah, all cars have a level between 1 and 10. I think the maximum level you can find in a car is a tree. The maximum one you can find is something like I think it's level 6 or 7. Like, you can't find a level 10 car out and about. Like, you only get that from winning races. Okay, that's only a level 2. We can avoid that. We got someone here. So now we're in a race.
Turn left.
So now we just got to win the race.
Turn around. when it
Win
is
the
safe
race
to do so.
being imperative. Ooh, they're right at the trumpet. Now, technically, we are in a higher level car than them. They're in a level 2, I'm in a level 4. So I should win this. But, like I've said many times, it's like SAR. Just because you're in a better car, / have a better gun, doesn't mean you're going to win the fight.
In 400 meters,
Here,
turn
it's all
left.
about not crashing. Because if you don't crash, so long as the other person doesn't crash,
Turn left.
I mean, if the other person doesn't crash, you've lost, basically. Unless they also crash. Car is powered by Monster. Yeah. It doesn't run on fuel, it runs on Monster Energy. TM. Energy drinks, TM.
In 400 meters, turn left.
I don't think they refer to it as Monster Energy drinks, but, you know. Let's be slow and steady here.
Turn
We'll be
sharp
fine.
right.
Oh god. We'll be fine. We're gonna lose, aren't we? Okay, we're not. We were very close to losing, though. Like, we were super close to losing there, but we didn't. So we've got we can level up to a forward focus, 17. It should win because its car has the most powerful fuel. There you go! That's an example of pronouns.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Right. They've got a level 4 car, I've got a level 5 car, so it should be relatively even playing field. They might have gotten the little jump on me, so they might have an advantage in that aspect. So hopefully I can make my car work. The scariest thing is the forests. Oh no, Yashar. Yashar, last name Xbox One, is probably going to win this, actually. Go on, other person, take him out, Do me a huge solid and just take them out. Well, I appreciate the effort. Oh, it's just a traffic car, never mind. Fuck you, traffic car. This is why we bully you. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. We're fine, We are fine. We are not fine. They are also not fine. They are probably less fine than I am.
Arena shrinking.
Oh, they are way back there. Okay, we are definitely fine.
Safe to do so.
We could take it easy, yeah. We are super fine. There we go. Yeah, we defeated Xbox One. PlayStation's better anyway. Yeah, let's take an Alpha Stelvio. The car that's always advertised on Sky Sports F1. What do you have? Whatever car you have, what's... Okay, bye. You're approaching me.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Don't. There was a car coming right at me. I was like, no, don't. Softly. Don't. Yeah, to be honest, I've never heard of this. I've never heard of Stelvio outside of Formula 1 adverts. Formula 1 on Sky Sports, brought to you by the Alfa Romeo Stelvio and Stelvio Quattrofolio. I don't even think Alfa Romeo have heard of those cars outside of Formula 1. And you know, they make the cars. Always being driven around by Kimi Räikkönen, because let's face it, if you're going to pick one of your drivers to represent your car, you know, it's mean to Antonio Giovinazzi, because, you know, he's a nice chap, but you're going to pick Kimi Räikkönen, aren't you? Now that was all the power of Formula 1 on Sky Sports, brought to you by Alfa Romeo Stelvio and Stelvio Quattrofolio. That's the power that got us to win. And now we've got a... old Porsche. We want Supra. Toyota Supra, I sleep. Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quattrofolio. Real shit. Right, now we can just vibe, because I think everyone else is in the middle of a race. So when it gets down to 185th Porsche, yeah. But they also call it the 959, which is very confusing. So I think once it gets to 12 drivers left, eventually it'll just come to the final race. And then the final race happens. And that gets exciting.
Arena shrinking.
So we probably can just vibe right now. Like, we're in a decent car. We could probably do with a better car. But we're in a decent car for now. That purple line is where the circle is going to shrink to. So we shouldn't be in there. Same with that guy there. Like, they shouldn't be there. They are coming out. Okay. I shall wait. Oh, you're approaching me. That's the second time I've referenced JoJo. That's also 2 times more than I've watched an episode of JoJo.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Or read JoJo, because, you know, JoJo existed in reading form before watching form.
Recalculating route.
Alright, we can probably...
Turn right.
We can probably win this. Because we've done this route before, I believe. And we are in a better car than them, because they're in a level 5. We're in a level 7. What we just need to do is just be careful not to flip. Because that is a genuine problem with this game. Is that sometimes your car can just flip by itself, and that is very bad. Who even reads anime? That's a good point. Get out of the car, out of the tree. Okay, we've won anyway. I just said you are approaching me as well to another opponent that was also approaching me. What have we got? What have we got? Jeep Wrangler DD. Oh. It's quite big, actually. I would make a comment about breasts, but I don't know about breast sizes. Ah, another target. Fresh meat. You are level 9! Oh no! Oh no. Okay, this might be our downfall.
It is safe to do so.
Be careful. Don't be silly. And we've won. And we've And we've won! We're doing quite well, actually. Acura or Ferrari? Ferrari. We'll take the Ferrari. We'll steal their car. Right, we're 1 away from level 10, so we might just see if there's any fresh meat, but we might be at the final race very soon. So we might just have to take what we've got and just run with it. Off-road would feel good, didn't it? Yeah, here we go. Final showdown. So now we can't do a head-to-head anymore.
No more head-to-heads. Prepare for the final race.
Head-to-head disabled. So, this is where it gets feisty, because now the 5 remaining drivers, they have to race to one area. Whoever gets there first wins. So we have to be mega lucky, not get in the water, because that's going to be a bad start. We'll...
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
Turn around when it is safe
Please
to
don't
do
be
so.
on the other end. Okay, it's not. I'm actually... Okay, actually... I was actually in good shape before, and I put myself in a bad shape, so... Come on, we can do this. Just... Don't necessarily be fast, just be consistent. This is like prime focus now. This is essentially the last fight. Like, this is like true final circle SAR moment. We are leading. It all depends on this final part, though. Like, not too much air, because then we'll be out of shape. Oh god. Stop sliding, please.
In 400 meters, turn right.
No! Yes! Come on!
Turn right.
I think we've done it. I think we did it. Yeah, baby!
You are the Eliminator!
That is how you do it. 100% success rate. That is how you win. I wish we had a bit more dramatics about it, but fuck it. We did it. I mean, we probably would have had more dramatics if I could use music, but you've been disconnected. Oh shit, I've won like all the levels. All of that. Here's your wheel spin. 10,000 credits. Good job, you did it. Well, that's a good place to end. With a win. Let's check out these other wheel spins just to see what we got, and then we'll wrap up. Bentley Continental, very nice. Yeah, I was super thankful that car just forgot that houses actually stop your car. Like, funnily enough, the cars are the house is solid. Although in saying that, I feel like that most people probably would have cringed towards a house, whereas I thought, we're going into this little village area. Most of the other things are going to be houses. I've actually got to go around the corners. Yeah, smart. Right. That is me done for today. What do people think? Like, what do people think? I want to see, like, what people thought about Forza Fridays. Because I want to do this more. If people are down for more, then I'm more than happy to do more Forza for Friday. If people like it, then by all means I'll do it more. I'll probably still do a few more, just so, you know, we're all, just so we get like a proper decent idea of what to do. But if people like it, then definitely I'll be doing more of these. I had a lot of fun. Like, I felt like that was like the perfect length for a stream. Like, we got everything I need to do done in the festival playlist. We did a game of the Eliminator, and we won. You know, we can't call that a bad stream at all. Forza's Goji good at Forza, it's all good. All good. Nice. Alright. Let's find someone to raid. Hey, do you know what? We had Raz in the stream earlier. So let us return the favour. We're going to be raiding Raz, who is doing some SAR. There we go. So I shall pass you all over to Raz. Thank you very much to everyone who's joined in. So I'll be next on Sunday at 3 PM. Actually 3 PM this time. Where we'll be doing some SAR Sundays with a multitude of good friends. So I'll pass you over to Raz. Thank you very much for joining, and I will see you all on Sunday. Take care.